Hey there, it's Paul Farmer from paulgfarmer.com. Today what I thought I would do is share with you what I decided to do in 2018 to really work on my personal development, really work on my mindset, and to develop a success mindset, a mindset that will create income, have income, attract income coming into my life, right? So this is what I'm doing. I put this little presentation together to show you. It's something I've been wanting to share for a while. I just haven't got around to it. So today is the day, and I do hope you get value. I do hope and trust you get value from this. So here we go. So the very first thing that I decided to do when I hit 2018, and this came from listening to people that are way more successful than I am, and basically I decided that it was time to really invest in myself, because the best investment you could ever make is in yourself. The best investment you can ever make is in yourself. It's not in cryptocurrency, it's not in gold, it's not any of that stuff. It's in yourself, and the reason is nobody can ever take that away from you. So what I decided to do is I decided to start purchasing a new book each week, and I want to complete that within a week. Okay, so purchase a new book each week, and these are books on selling, marketing, leadership, motivation, that kind of thing, how the mind works, all that stuff. But that's something I have started doing, and I'm going on my third book this year. Okay, so I've been buying a book every week, and what I do, it's not actually just a book, it's an audio book. So I'm purchasing an audio book, and I'll get to why a little bit later, but I like audiobooks because I can do other things while I'm listening, while I'm feeding my mind, right? I can do other things. I could be washing the dishes. I could be brushing my teeth. I'm basically, instead of just wasting time on pointless stuff, I'm feeding my mind with good food, right? Doing tasks I would be doing anyway. So that's something that I've started doing. So the average person reads one book a year, if that. The average person reads one book a year, okay? Top CEOs, they read 65 books a year, okay? So for me, when I saw that stat, it was enough for me to go, okay, I'm going for it. I may not hit 65 books, but I'm gonna get up to at least 50, okay? So that's my first thing I'm doing to get my mind right. Have a success mindset, because mindset is everything. It's absolutely everything, okay? The next thing I am doing, and I do this daily, okay? I watch a training done by an 8-figure earner. And if you want to know who I'm tuning into, I'm part of a group. It's called Rank Makers, okay? And what this group does is basically it trains you, in leadership, in basic skills when it comes to marketing effectively, marketing the right way, not spamming people to death, but marketing in an effective manner that will attract people to you. Mindset, how you think, right? Today's actually Wealth Wednesday. Wealth Wednesday basically means we do something, some kind of we buy something for somebody, some random stranger we don't know. So like maybe a coffee, send a pizza to a fire department, police department. You just do something anonymously that, and what that does is it does a few things. What it does is it teaches you to understand that when you make more money, because a lot of people have these beliefs that are trapping them from making more money. For example, money is the root of all evil. You're just being greedy, if you want more money. But the truth is, having more money allows you to impact the world more. Allows you to give more to your church, more to your community, improves the economy. there's a lot of good things that come from making more money. It's not a negative thing. You could actually do a lot more good with money than you can without it. Okay. In the book by Wallace Wattles, what's it called? The Science of Getting Rich. He says you can't live a real full and abundant life if you're not rich, because you just can't experience everything to its fullest. Okay. So, but that's what I do. You want to get around people that are making way more money than you, because they know something you don't know. Very important. Okay, so the next thing is I'm writing down my goals daily. I use a blue ink pen. I write it on a notepad, and I write them down daily. And you want your goals to be 10x, meaning that your goals, so let's say you want to make $2,000 a month. Maybe that's your goal, $2,000 a month. Well, let me just ask you, if you make $2,000 a month, is that going to change your life? Is that really going to change your life, or is that going to basically keep you pretty much where you're at? So you want to 10x your goals. You want to set goals so high that when you achieve them, it does change your life. So you want to write down your goals. And by doing this, basically what you're doing is it's keeping you focused on achieving the goals you want to achieve, because there's a lot of distractions in the world, right? And you're mapping out your future, the future you want. So every single day, I write down my goals. Now, I learned this from Grant Cardone. And Grant Cardone, he actually writes his goals down twice a day. Once in the morning, once at night. Right now, I'm doing once a day. I might work up to 2, but that's just what I'm doing, okay? I think that's way better than the majority of people do that never write down their goals. So it's amazing how many people I talk to, and I ask them, what is it you want to achieve? And they can't even tell me. They don't even know. You got to be specific, So I write down my goals every single day, 10x those goals. Next thing is daily affirmations, okay? So there's affirmations and there's afformations, okay? Here's the difference. An affirmation is an I am statement. So if you're doing an affirmation, let's say you want to make $10,000 a month, okay? So if you're running around saying, I am making $10,000 a month, but you haven't even made $1,000 a month online, let's just say it's online. I'm making $10,000 a month online, but your brain is going to conflict, okay? Your subconscious is going to conflict, okay? I'm not an expert at this, but just understand this. And it's very easy to see, it's very easy to test this. Like, basically, go say you're making $50,000 a month if you make $50,000 a year. Like your mind is not going to comprehend that at all. And so instead of doing affirmations, and there's nothing wrong with affirmations, if you say something that you believe 100% is possible, is going to happen, then affirmation's great. But an affirmation, it's funny, I was listening to If You're Not First, You're Last by Grant Cardone, a book, right, that I just finished listening to. And he actually said this. He said, state it in the form of a question. I learned this from Noah St. John. He's the one that actually came up with the affirmations. But you state it in the form of a question because now your mind's going to go to work to solve the problem. So, for example, why am I making $20K a month? Why am I making $20K a month? So when you ask that question, now your mind's going to go to work and it's going to start coming up with ideas. It's going to start, maybe you're going to meet somebody that's going to help you get to $20K a month. Things are going to happen. Actions. What actions do you have to take to get to $20K a month? So you're going to start thinking about this stuff. So that's why it's more powerful. It's not like your mind is not going to reject it. It's going to go to work. It's going to find a solution, right? Why am I free of debt? Why am I healthy, right? You're healthy because you're working out daily. You're healthy because you're eating food that is nutritious, right? You're not eating fast food. You're eating nutritious food, that is packed with good nutritious, minerals and vitamins, all that stuff, right? Like, that's what you're eating. You're not eating fatty food that has a lot of calories that do nothing for you but just make you fat and unhealthy. So that's just an example, okay? So let's move on. You want to exercise. Exercise is so important. Like I used to be a personal trainer. I used to be a physical education teacher. Now I make a full-time living online, marketing online. But before I was a physical education and a personal trainer, and I loved it. I loved being a personal trainer. It was a lot of fun. I liked helping people become healthy and fit. But then what happened is I kind of fell off. I stopped working out and I started sitting a lot. And I can tell you without a doubt that this really affects your results. It really affects your mood. So even if it's just walking daily. So I have a Fitbit, okay? My wife got me a Fitbit, Apple Watch, any way you want to track it. But I shoot for 8,000 to 10,000 steps a day. They say you should go for 10,000. Believe it or not, 8,000 steps, if you do that all at once, it's about an hour and a half walk. Like you're legitimately walking for an hour and a half straight. So that's not too bad. It's about, I believe it's about 4 miles. 10,000 is about 5 miles. So, and then, you just go from there. Then you can get a little more intense. You do a little more cardio, a little bit of weightlifting, things like that. Body weight exercises, things like that. This is not a video to teach you how to exercise, but exercise is so important because it helps you clear out your mind, right? It creates endorphins. And there's been studies that show when you go for walks outside with the sun in a distance, right? With the sun, it makes you feel better. And when you feel better, you attract things back in your life. So you want to exercise daily. Man, did I spell that right? Looks weird. Anyway, and to really take it to another level, this is what I do, okay? So the last slide I talked about affirmations. What I do is I record my affirmations on my phone and I listen to them while I am exercising. So this is like a 1-2 punch, right? So your body's getting healthy, your mind is getting healthy. And that's basically how I do it, okay? So guys, if you want to connect with me, you can subscribe to my channel. I do videos all the time. I have, if you scroll back, I have over 1,000 videos on this channel. I have a blog. I blog on that really frequently. It's paulgfarmer.com. You want to connect with me on Facebook, there's my link. And if you want to learn how I have been able to create a full-time income online, a full-time income, doing very simple tasks that anybody and everybody can do, just go to that link right there, leadsareflowing.com, or you could just reach out to me on my blog, on Facebook, on my YouTube channel, wherever. Facebook's probably best, and I can help you get started with that, okay? So thank you for watching. I really appreciate you. Make it a great day. I really hope and trust you found value from what I am doing to work on my mind, to develop a success mindset, to become a better version of me, right? Definitely leave a comment, like, whatever, share, whoever you think might benefit from this, okay? So thank you. Make it a great day. See you on the next one.